and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. Now today's video we're going to take a look at my Cubaris species Panda Kings. These are probably by far my favourite isopods that I'm keeping at the moment. They're breeding really well for me so far, which is fantastic. They are my most expensive isopod that I currently keep as well. And so they're kind of, that higher end for me, at least. But they're part of my road to hopefully getting rubber duckies at some point. That is the plan. These were the first Cubaris that I've ever kept. And yeah, so far it's going well. But let's go ahead and take a look at my Cubaris species Panda Kings. Okay, so this is what I'm currently keeping my Cubaris Panda Kings in. So it's really just a plastic lunchbox from supermarket. Punch some air holes in it. And so far they are doing really well in here. So we've got the substrate in there. So I'm just turning around so you can just see what it sort of looks like. So about an inch or so of substrate in there. And like I say, yeah, so far doing really well. There's a little cheeky micro exotic sticker there. So before I put on there before I've done an actual label, just so I remember what's in there. Those kind of hard to mistake these guys, but the Cubaris species Panda King is a Asian species of isopod. It comes from very humid limestone caves in Vietnam. This is my only species of Cubaris, and I first got these actually. My mum treated me to them from Elite Exotics first, and I got some more from Micro Exotics as well. And when I got my second lot, I already noticed then that I had babies. And they've been breeding ever since. So setup is a mixture of organic composts, a substrate with back guano, limestone pebbles in there, sort of limestone granules, and limestone flour sort of mixed in. I put a little chunk of carrot or potato on top for them to eat, and there they are. There's the Panda Kings. Look at them, aren't they absolutely amazing? I absolutely love these little guys. They are by far at the moment my favourite isopod that I keep, and just look how many there is in here. Started off with 12 and I've got far more than 12 in here now. You can just about see some of the babies running around as well. So yeah, got obviously nice bit of cork bark on top of the substrate. And so now I've also got a limestone rock in there as well for them, which they do cling to. I find I prefer the cork over this chunk of limestone, but yeah, I've got this chunk of limestone in there for them as well. This was bought from Micro Exotics as well, and that's where I've got the back guano from and the limestone balls. And you just see there's a couple of little babies running around. And every time I check these guys, I check them a couple of times a week, I seem to always find more and more babies. They bury themselves, they live in the substrate as well, and also the substrate's got obviously rotten white wood in it, some rotten leaves in it as well. So it's got the basics of what I keep isopods with and what most people keep isopods, but I do keep these far more humid than any of my other isopods. They do like it really humid. And then also sprinkle sort of supplements on top of the substrate as well, which I'll show you guys. So I do sprinkle things like limestone flour, bite of herbs, bug boost, as well as sprinkling the back guano. So here you can see is one here that's a bit different to the others. So it's been bred by me, but it almost looks more like a Cubaris white side, which I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but I don't know, maybe they are just the same as each other, but just there's variation there. And so, but I do find a few of them don't have the big white bulb band that goes across the middle like most of them. So they are quite varied as a species. No, but this thing, there's not necessarily a huge amount known on the various species of Cubaris. So, but these are, they're kind of my gateway species into the genus. So now I'm going to show you what else I use. So yeah, so this one, Micro Exotics, a fantastic company for all things isopod. Do go and check them out. This is the back guano. So when I got my second lot of Panda Kings to add in, I sort of had a load of stuff for Cubaris, so I've got a few bits of that. So you can get background from other places, but you know, support small companies, small businesses. This is their limestone granules, their limestone balls, fantastic stuff as well. And so both of those I really highly recommend for your Cubaris. Then this weird looking white powder, looks a bit dodgy, is limestone flour. So this is actually really cheap. You can buy it as a equine supplement, so it's a supplement for horses, but it's kind of a base ingredient for a lot of calcium supplements, multivitamin supplements for reptiles and stuff. Really, really cheap. A lot of places sometimes sell it at £1 a bag or whatever, or you can buy it online. Stuff for it, and I use that actually with all my isopods. You can use it with reptiles. It's really good for tortoises. So, then also use this stuff, the Bioactive Herbs Bug Boost. Again, I use this actually with all my isopods. There's the ingredients on there in case you just want to fancy making it yourself. But again, you know, it's good to support independent businesses. No, and all my isopods absolutely love that stuff. And then this is the isopod food that Bugs R Us gave me when I got me Gestroy and Magic Potion. So I've been adding that into it as well, just to see if they like it. And it seems to be going, so cool, that's all good. So they're sort of the supplements that I use with them. So I sprinkle things like the limestone flour kind of twice a week or so, once or twice a week. And then I add the guano and the limestone kind of balls as and when they sort of disappear. And then same with the bug boost and the little isopod diet from Bugs R Us. Again, that kind of gets sprinkled in, again, once or twice a week, kind of depending on how it looks. When I'm doing the servicing of the enclosure, I'm doing the feeding, and then alongside that I'll add, like I say, a slice of carrot or a bit of potato. Those they really quite like. I found recently as well, I put a bit of pumpkin in there after Halloween and stuff, and they really like the pumpkin. So I might try things like butternut squash as well, just as sort of, again, just additional feedings. But I think the limestone flour, the black guano are the most important. Okay guys, so what did you think of that? Aren't they amazing? I absolutely love this species. I love every isopod that I've ever kept and that I currently keep. They're all just fascinating, they're fantastic things. If you don't keep isopods, I highly recommend getting some. So it doesn't matter whether they're the, you know, considered the most basic ones or not, they're all fantastic. So they're great fun to watch and stuff. It's really cool when you get babies as well, when you start seeing babies of a species and stuff. It can be really exciting, or it is for me anyway. So I've currently got, I think, about 10 species of isopod currently. So most of which are breeding. These guys actually breeding really well for me so far. Because, you know, I was so nervous getting them and stuff, especially as with the first lot were a present to me by my mum. She surprised me by buying me my first little starter colony. So which was from Ely Exotics, which is a shop near Ely in Cambridgeshire, UK. So I was having a look at them there. That's the first time I actually been to that shop, and second time actually. I need to go back there. So I was having a look, and then she's having a look at those and his rubber duckies there as well, which he breeds within the shop. So, and then she surprised me going, "Oh, do you want some? I'll get them for you." And I was like, no, you know, they're an expensive species, sort of thing. Completely like, you know, if I fail at them, you know, that's a lot of money. And so, but luckily, I say, yeah, they did breed, and then I got another 5 to add in to the 7 that I had from Ely, from Micro Exotics. I'll put a link to have the video for those, or yeah, card up top, hopefully, if I remember. Let's have 2, perhaps those ones or both of those ones with the Panda Kings. So, because that was when, yeah, I got another 5 from Micro to just add in, you know, give me more chance of breeding them, and I found babies then. And ever since then, I've had loads and loads of babies and stuff. And almost weekly when I'm at, you know, well, twice weekly when I'm doing their servicing and stuff, I seem to be finding more and more babies all the time, which is fantastic. They get to the point where I keep thinking about having to sort of move them up size of tub, but I'm also nervous about doing that. So what I might end up doing is perhaps only moving perhaps a few up, so because I don't want to basically jeopardise the colony and stuff. My idea is I'm going to build up the colony, and then when I perhaps start sending a few starter colonies of these guys. That will help me get the funds for rubber duckies, and then maybe start that journey, which will be, I'll be so nervous with those, because they are, from talking to quite a few people about rubber duckies, are a lot more difficult, a lot more sensitive than the Panda Kings. That these guys are kind of like a good starter. Cubaris, they are that little bit easier compared to the rubber duckies, but we'll see how we go. So guys, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please pop some comments down below. Do you keep isopods? Do you keep Panda Kings? Do you keep rubber duckies? And so for any other Cubaris, especially the more high-end ones that are really expensive. So but yeah, get into isopods if you can. They're fantastic things. And also guys, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe and hit that bell for notifications, so you know next time I upload another video. Until next time guys, take care, stay safe, and keep rocking.